Alright, everyone, welcome to This Bed We Made, Part 2. Has everyone made their bed today? If not, are you ready to make some beds? It's time to make a bed. Did not? What? Did you, when you make your bed, are you like putting the sheets together or the actual construction of the bed? Do I own a bed? I didn't have a bed for like 10 years, and then I moved to somewhere that it floods, and I had to get a bed, because the ground is wet sometimes. And, anyway, so, last week, we had a little bit of a discussion on this game's choices, and how it seems like you're never really punished for taking too long doing anything. So I'm gonna make all the beds. I'm gonna actually embrace the idea that I need to do my job. We're gonna prioritize my job. That is what I'm thinking in today's terms. I also don't remember what we did last week, but we were solving some sort of a mystery, and I'm curious if we make beds. Are we gonna get the bed making ending? I don't know, but we're going in. We're doing it. Focus more on the cleaning lady aspect. So this game's where somebody in a hotel that's been snooping around people's stuff. Bloody roar.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
I was trying to find a key that I could not find. We're not supposed to be in here. And we really need to clean 106.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
Someone's been living it up. So I've been putting off cleaning up room 506 for a while now. I'm gonna actually do this.
Another fan of the Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
Yeah, we're reading that on our break. Scold us for talking, cab drivers, tourism, yeah, whatever. So turn that off. Yo, hello, Mint. Welcome. Oh, this one's already been... Oh my god. This is the worst when people do this. It doesn't come off this easy. Lipstick does not come off easily. Alright, perfect. What? No, thank you. And good luck with your toothache. I'm gonna make some beds. Two hours. Holy cow. Yeah, lipstick doesn't come off easily. I don't know why people are... When you stay in hotels, they think, oh, I should draw... You just write it on there with lipstick. It'll come right off. That's not true. It does not just come right off. How many pillows can I hold in my hands at once? Dude, I don't get to actually make the beds. That's the one thing I was looking forward to here. Just put the pillows on the thing. Nobody actually slept in these beds. Nobody slept all night. Crazy. Somebody stole the caution whip floor thing.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
My beloved Leanne. Much I'd love to spend this Valentine's Day with a woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert. I'm happily make do with a lifetime of Valentine's Day. Enjoy your week, Montreal. Throw that away. Man, didn't even get to make a bed. Does this say full clean? Where's my notes?
Think,
My-
Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before?
Is it
In
full
a-
clean?
Safe?
Is this game like The Sims? No. Complete. Okay, complete. It means they checked out, I think. We're gonna throw this away. Throw this away. Can you roll dodge? You know, I haven't tried. I haven't found anything yet. Game just auto-saved. I don't know if it just periodically auto-saves. This is the Souls-like of Sims games. Yes. Let's see, did we clean everything? Is everything's looking good? Changed the towels, never even got used. The bed never even got used. There's a balloon in here I miss. I mean, it looks clean. I feel like I cleaned everything. Did I clean everything? You guys feel like I cleaned everything? Is that the Wild Arms balloon? The sky's about to explode. We got to fight Bell's Elk. Is that his name? Crooked picture frame. Ah, you're right. That was probably the final thing.
What's the story behind this?
It's covered in chocolate, and they were hungry. They were gonna eat it, and they're like, oh wait. Alright, now is it clean? Dude. This looks spotless. You know what?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Yo, hello, Chaos. How's Evangelion? Evangeline? know what I'm declaring this room cleaned. Yo, I love that song. I don't remember what was in any of these rooms. I think 505 is where we started. Let's try not to leave any evidence.
I don't think I'll need this again.
I'm looking for a key in this person's room. Thumbtack. I asked this question last week, but we got some new people in here. I'm gonna ask it again. Anybody here actually use the drawers in their hotel room? Anybody ever actually use them? Just asking to forget something. I feel that. Whoa. Leave that open. Where's this other key?
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Anyway, so we came in this room originally, and they had all these pictures of us posted up in here. Which was a little weird, but, I mean, everybody's got their hobbies. I'm, not sure that this is a good one, though. I want to know where this key is.
There you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
There. Blackmail. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga?
What? Why would Mr. Cruz and Mr. Morgan use the word cowabunga while arguing?
I was just kidding.
Oh, right. Well, the correct answer, Miss Roy, is affair.
Affair? Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
You think they're the ones having the affair? Maybe they're just good friends. Maybe they're just good friends.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but
It's the
don't think I'll be
1940s. It's
able to
very
open it.
scandalous.
I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something
my
about
God.
that pesky chest.
How?
Tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
I've done this before. And broken sword. When we made that bathroom key. I remember making the bathroom key and broken sword with the soap and the scabides. And the snakes. Oh, you're answering the question.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs? I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Basement. Hello, Mr. Cruz. Just kidding. Who's Stalker?
Candles, candles, candles.
Rebecca.
I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Who's everybody's favorite Rebecca? Mine's the one from Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
There it goes. Do Becky's count? Yes. Rebecca Streisand. Just Rebecca. Let's see. I don't know if any Beckys. Oh! I like to make fun of Becky from Pocky and Rocky with Becky. I liked Pocky and Rocky and Pocky and Rocky 2, but with Becky was a little lacking, I feel like. Book club.
An idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Whoa.
Wait,
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
There. I don't want it anyway.
Yeah, it's Jacques crying. See, my favorite Rebecca is still Resident Evil Rebecca.
I should start by checking out Rebecca's locker.
What am I looking for? Locker room? That would make the most sense. There was a whole Reddit topic one year where they took regular pictures and people like drew over the top of them, and I saved so many of those. I've never had a good opportunity to actually use them anywhere. Except for...
Oh, Bernard, I can't believe Eugene would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have said or done to anger him?
What are you saying? That I deserve this?
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective, well, oh, never mind. What are you going to do now?
Fire him. What else? I've already had Beth type his termination.
Ew, I got an achievement.
Now I've got to find him a replacement.
I did not
Oh, let me help you
prevent
with that.
Bernard from getting
Already
fired.
have. Difficult soon. I'm pretty sure we can get it in tomorrow's Montreal.
All right.
Not Bernard, the other guy.
I'll just...
Eugene, that's his name.
To my office one.
Do you need more ice for your wrist?
No, it's fine.
Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca, you got any of them candles?
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Kitchen has power, can't see a thing. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Bobby Barrows. VIP and 602. Who feeds dogs? $4 of roast beef. Dang. This is 1940s or 1950s? I forgot. I think late 40s.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already. I'm good.
Bobby. How come... Oh, govern this. I don't need that anymore. 'Cause that's the women's locker room.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room. That must be the location of Rebecca's stash.
Or a bed I can make.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Well, I guess I need these again.
Have I checked the break room? I think I left my keys there during my break.
I was reading a magazine, like right here. We're here.
Don't
there
worry,
they are.
Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets. Gotta hold on to these tight. It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation.
I also hope our mop is still safe. Washing machines are not broken. The pipes are frozen.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Whoa. Needs more murders. Add killer tornado. Tell me more. Whoa.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right? Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
I go check on my mop. Oh, never mind.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
Alright, I did this and broken sword.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Oh god.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Oh yeah, did this and Dave the
Now-
Diver.
Time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove
Yeah, this
it.
only does half of the key.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
This is very true.
All right.
I've played
Now we
every
wait for
single
it to
video
dry.
game
How long do you
genre
think it's gonna take?
imaginable.
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like drawing?
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that.
Aww.
What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I'd never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul.
True.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
Thanks.
Wait, where's my
What
response?
do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Dude, maybe we can still find a way. We can't stop flirting.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey,
She
look,
didn't remember
I
this.
think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not.
What if we had the other guys,
I
our
should
acolyte?
Get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
That's what I said. When we did it in... Team building. You made a key double with your acolyte. Wasn't specific there.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Anyways, yeah, when we made the key, the plaster key, and broken sword, I was like, man, there's no way this works. Can't wait to break the key in the lock. It's your job to report when others don't do theirs.
It's locked.
Oh, I thought that was the elevator. Oh god. I have 2 towels. I wonder where I haven't cleaned yet. 507.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Oh, jeez. Oh my god.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These 2 sure love their riddles.
Atlantis, yours is pretty well down. Decided to buy you a new one. Hope you like it. Let's see. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Like my favorite bar. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Rotwa. We got better. Try to rest. Sleep after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Postman always rings twice. The theater, based on a novel. Secret language. See, yeah. Just heard Doris Day on the radio. Made me think of you. Last time I was in Texas. Odd behavior. French accent. Definitely in love with each other. Long for your embrace. Aw. I feel like I've seen these 2 in something completely unrelated to this. Like I've seen this drawing before. 6 months. Wrench. Parents. Hide. Her love is forbidden? What? No, it's not. You feel like a teenager. All the letters back. That. Can't close this. Maybe it was never closed to begin with.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Oh, it's something that needs a 4-letter key to open. Oh yeah, 2 5-letter words. Favorite bar. Alternative name. Shared memories. Might be talking about the planet Uranus. No, she's talking about the planet. She's not 12 years old. Doesn't make Uranus jokes. You're serious all the time. Talking about my anus. That's weird. I disagree, but also I can't solve this riddle.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
I was gonna go downstairs, but I guess there's a phone. There's no phone in here. What if I use the phone in 506?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling
What?
Beth.
R. Well, how am I supposed to call Beth? Oh, wait.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
I am the best.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles.
No.
Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
All of it?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
Nope.
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat. I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
You're not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them,
Oh.
just that I hate them. Is there anything else?
Oh.
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh.
Snakes and ladders.
You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
That's all.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Dang. You know this happens every time you stay at a hotel? Somebody, like, solves all your riddles. Like, if you put a whole bunch of riddles around. Lock cases. What was I looking for? A black hat? Almost hit clean. Not supposed to be in this room. They requested that I not be here today. Did they say 509?
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Black cat. Hmm. 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 Okay, Bucky thought he could get 1 point. Gotta type faster, Blucky. Black cat. Oh, really? I'm just now learning there was a Monkey Island 3 question. How percentage through are you with all of that? I finished mine, but only because I've been keeping up with it for years now. I had a head start in case this ever happened. 92%? Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of VOD. Those are pretty big. Actually, there's one you did, what was it, Klonoa? Excited for you to download Klonoa? Who's this? 509. Ah, I see.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Hold on, let's just go all the way back. What room is this? 503? 4? I'm not seeing dogs or cats. That's Dad? Wait.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Can't believe we've run out of beds to make. I still have these two towels as well. Black cat. It's me, I'm the black cat.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
By the way. And I cleaned up in here. Yahoo! I was Colonel Mustard. Right now. Black cat.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Same letter. Colonel Mustard with the Buster Sword. We did pick up a cat collar. Wait, where did we pick up a cat collar? His name... Wait. Somebody had a cat collar. Cat collar. Greta. What room is this? 507. Greta. 507 Greta. Where did I find... Oh, it was right here.
are.
Mm-hmm. And then a name.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Anne's husband for now. Hmm. Hmm. Dang. Warm wishes. That's an alliteration, right? Howard. Anne Bursey. Michael Bursey. Director Donald. That's an alliteration. Hmm. Donald Duck. What was the... Or alternate her. The book. I have an idea. I don't remember where this is. 509. She was reading a book. Not this. It's not giving me the option to look at clues. Gloria Gray. That doesn't make sense. Alternative name. I'm thinking, hold on. Can't,
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
hmm. Doris Day. Oh, there's the thing.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Hmm. Where's GBA? I have a question. Anybody here work in a hotel? Wait, so I've cleaned 504. 504 was crossed off the list. Where's 505? I haven't played that game in years. What was my question? 505 partial. I'm still confused about 506. Hold on. Nocturne. The 504 is marked off.
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509?
Yo, shoutouts to
It's
Gree.
worth a try.
Anybody here play Gree? I love that game. That game was really good. The music was really good, and I haven't played the sequel yet. I guess, well, I don't know if it's a sequel. I haven't played the other game that that company did. No, never be sorry for capitalizing things. Caps Lock says cruise control to cool around here. Heck yeah, it is. You've had the go-ahead for years, Jimmy. I don't know what you're talking about. I always talk about how my friend, whenever I talk to my friend Kate, I always respond. I say anything I sent her, like ever, it's always in caps locks, and she has never once responded or like brought it up that I always type in caps locks. I've known her for like 10 years. Because she knows caps locks is cruise control to cool. I have cleaned the heck out of this room. Don't scare away the cute flowers. What? Mighty roar. Use your inside buzz with care. Don't scare away the flowers. The flowers are shot. It's true. You can tell who uses shift key and who uses caps locks based on whether or not when they go to use the apostrophe, it's quotation marks instead. What is there left to clean up in this room? I've cleaned up everything. Yes, this game is on Steam. It's a murder mystery, but also we work in a hotel. We're doing hotel things. I am upset that all of the mirrors are like this. What is still messed up in this room? The TV supposed to be on? Is the radio supposed to be on? Was I supposed to leave all the water running?
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
There was no laundry in here. And didn't let me give them new towels either. You know what? Why is 504 crossed off? But 506 is not. And what does the X mean? I don't understand. Ah, what was I even doing?
Agree. Let's see if that will unlock the
509.
509.
We're getting a terrible review on 1940s Yelp. Wait, that's the restaurant one, right? What's the hotel one? Is that also Yelp? RIP. Riz. Ooh. "1940s Travago." What?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
What? You know, I prefer a good old crime story. Last week came with Ramon, and they were roommates, brought an impulse. Surprised I recognized our story. You may have changed the names and locations. All of our amendments are there. Endless discussions. Often said writers were thieves, but I never fully understood until now. 10 years since I received your last letter. Wow. Broken-hearted, angry. Wow.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Obviously, I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. Bonnie Lewis was half the man you say Hector is. Quite a temper. Hits me. The other day, dreamt of our first date. Anna Turner. John Garfield. Both plotting to kill my husband. Oh no, we opened their secret box. Digital sum. Oh my god. Jimmy. Is that real? I believe all of this. Jimmy, I hate that you came up with this. I hate that that is an answer. A very real answer. Where's Kurt Q? Kurt Q. Hold on. You send the morphogenetic field trap.
I do
Alright.
like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Are they gonna murder her husband? Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet. I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. They say invisibility protects us. Bridget Boswell. That's an alliteration.
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Whoa. Good lie. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life? Come on. Fake name. Throw away. What we just read. Time to type my own letter.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's
Hello and goodbye, Sangria.
sweeter than I expected.
Let's see. Dear Marcella, though you don't know me, so you say I'm your biggest fan. That was changed my life. Tears in my eyes. Contact with Lindsay, okay. She turned him down. Love story didn't work out. Oh my god, and Paul was going after her. Okay, hold on.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Unheard from him, starting to fear I might have the wrong address. And forget that I'm only a stranger. Paul.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Whoa, Lindsay's dead? Died 2 years ago. Mm-hmm.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Whoa, that's illegal. I wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
No, that's illegal.
That's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and
Why
Marcella,
3?
huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess
Yeah,
we'll
what?
never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
True. And who are you behind closed doors?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Ooh.
If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Is there a romance happening? I hope so. I've been pushing for it this whole time.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta clean up. Gotta close this. Don't want to be leaving any evidence. Mm-hmm. Wonder what my tasks are.
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't move the camera beyond this. Uh-oh. 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 There's ketchup. This is gonna take me forever to clean up. Uh-oh. Mustard it is again. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is that Paul? Uh-oh. It was the elevator this whole time. Don't touch it. Call the phone. Call the police. Yemo fits. Don't touch anything! What have we been doing this whole game?
Mr. Cruz?
Trying not to... No. Oh, God. Now my fingerprints are on his wrist.
Mr. Cruz. Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Oh, no. Thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. Look into it as soon as possible. Can't divulge a guest's personal information. Mm-hmm. Contacts should the guest bother you again. My fingerprints are everywhere.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy.
Whoa.
Why did he have this on him? Please let there be someone around who can help.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, we're hosed.
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby. I have to get the power back on.
Uh-oh. 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 506 is still a complete mess. I think I know how to do this.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Oh, put it in this side. You
it's too
just
big.
jam it in there.
I guess I'll need something pointier. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? I don't think there's anything here that would
No,
help
there's
me.
literally a billion things in here I could use. Something pointier. They're gonna make me use something from one of these rooms that gets me caught. I could use all those things. The game's forcing me to use something from one of the rooms, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How come there's no option to clean anywhere? Oh, wait, this is new.
Hello? Is anyone in?
Uh-oh.
Hello? I need help. Hello? Is anyone...
That was paint. It was just paint the whole time. That's paint, right? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is this?
A. B. and Beaumont.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It won't let me open it.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box. Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Oh. Oh. Just follow me around to see what it was like. I just happened to be...
Paul really got into his role.
Mm-hmm.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Have to let go.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Oh, no. Uh-huh.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of the room every night?
(9:45) So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Maybe I should. Selection mode, but there's nothing for me to click on.
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise? Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise?
I bet Paul's in here. Although there's all this other stuff, the girl might be in here. Anne. Oh my god, I was just trying to make some beds.
That worked, thank God. Now,
Congrats.
to get the power back.
Remember this from Nightcry?
How did this end up here?
Safe combinations.
Not much use without the rest of the code. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Man, we got Eugene fired.
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside and fix what needs fixing. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Hey, where do I get new fuses, though?
I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Yes, this is what I need.
There we go. What the Metroid Prime? Restored the power.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Okay, but who's gonna clean all this up? I don't understand. There's a big X over 507. What does that mean? Ice pick. Can't call on Eugene because we got him fired. Oh my god. I bet the body's gone.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Uh-oh. EBA. At... Oh, here you are. I was about to text you in Discord. GBA, what does it mean if it's 507 has an X next to it? What does that mean? And I can't get 506. 506, what am I missing? 506, it says complete. Clean, but it's not crossed off. What is wrong with this room? I cleaned up everything in the room. Everything's been cleaned. It's spick and span. 507 is out of order. Nothing wrong with 507. It's 507. I haven't touched anything in here. Amenities? No sign of me having been here whatsoever. I don't see any cups or anything. I mean, I can't move the TV. There's nothing. I can turn it on. Am I supposed to leave it on? I don't know either. Google didn't exist back in 1949. What about now? Okay. Well, I got the TV turned on. Where's my tray? Such a good show. It's not crossed off. Try to give up. Horn tooting. I haven't cleaned up any of this. How do I clean up any of this? I still have these 2 extra towels. Did we actually finish 504? It's crossed off. Whose room is this? This is gonna take Schnitzel forever to clean up. We're not touching this room. I'm gonna get fired because of 506 not being clean. Cleaned this room. It's as clean as it'll ever be. Room's never gonna be any cleaner. What room was this? This room also looks very clean, and I don't think is on the list. What is this? Maybe the vibes are off. Well, at the very least, we made all the beds. Like that's all you can really ask for. 508 is definitely clean. 508's not marked. I don't comprehend. Partially clean to this room. The beds are in top order. All we can do.
I have to contact the police. I should be able to call from the front desk.
Just pull this guy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can't take the stairs. Fingerprints are now all over his legs. Hey guys, look at this puddle. Oh my god, I cleaned it up. I don't even have a mop.
Phone. I need a phone.
Oh my god, I don't hear any noise. Beth. Beth, are you okay? Oh my god, nobody's here. Where is everyone?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
They don't have caller ID, Sophie. Also, they're supposed to leave you on the phone, I think, the whole time. So the police actually arrive. Oh my god. The whole time it was actually like... surprise birthday party for Sophie.
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Wait.
The West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator. Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
Reports on the guest from room 505 and his strange behavior. Spying on guests. You can pay, you can stay. But not you.
Okay, I can see how this could make Paul look bad. But it's obvious Bernard cares more about the hotel's reputation than the guests' well-being. Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Right here. Hey, but where's Beth? Where's Bernard? Where's that other guy? Hello? Where did everyone go? They're all gonna run out and be like, surprise! Oh god. I hope our mop's okay. Sounds like Beth.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home.
Oh, we're not going
point in
home.
Working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't
flying around.
understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Hey, play me a tune on the piano.
Have you called the police?
Yes.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
And they're still in the hotel.
Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
No.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
I understand. It's the 1940s.
I think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that. It makes the world a little safer to have people like you in it.
What does that mean?
You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but,
Yeah, we're in Canadian
really
France.
like for us
France,
to be more than
Canada,
just friends,
French Canadian.
Sophie.
They're hotel clerks. Ooh, me too.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here.
Police is here.
Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And then I told them everything. Literally everything. Alright, but who was the murderer?
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
His body was blocking the doors.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
I used an ice pick. Always tell the truth.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
Might have touched a few things.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
Is that Slender Man
I
outside?
took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Oh, man. Always tell the truth. Always tell the truth. I mean, I did leave the photos there. We left the photos, so like, I might have been snooping around a little bit.
I've been snooping around the guests' rooms.
I didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
We found pictures of you.
See, I told
around.
you.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, the consequences of my actions. Oh. GBA doesn't want to know. My actions. The consequences of my actions. Always tell the truth.
She's having an affair, but it's not what you think. She's
Always
been in love
tell
with
the
another
truth.
woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance.
Wow.
Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion
Maurice.
can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Maurice, no. Wait, take a stand? Deny? What am I don't know. I don't actually understand my options here. Take a stand. Always tell the truth. Taking a stand.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
Maurice. And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
It's a 50, Sophie. Man, so who is the murderer? I feel like it was probably Paul. He's been hiding in the ice machine. I'm getting fired for sure.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
I actually expected it to just end right there.
Let's go see what Bernard wants. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to?
No, because I don't have a mop. I'd like to rent a room for me and my wife. I mean, future wife. Dude, I cleaned that up. They can't blame that one on me.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Anne, Marcella, and Paul are all suspects for Hector's murder. Was there anything I could have done to protect them?
Whoa, no lying. Investigation, American tourist. Paul Morgan, unmarried Army veteran, Patient of psychiatric hospital. Mr. Morgan immediately struck me as strange and unsettling. Let's see. The victim's wife, also considered a person of interest. Little do they know, is actually the nanny's best friend the whole time. That's who stole the bait. What?
Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
I can't believe they would just leave this like this. They would just do this.
I have to clean the puddle by Bernard's office.
True. We have the mop back. If we had not put the mop away, do you think it would still be here? Would we have taken it with us?
Bernard's probably in his lair.
There's management office.
Ugh, go to hell.
Whoa.
Hey.
Are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah, okay.
If we didn't clean it up, Beth slips and falls and sues. And then wins billions, and we move away to California happily ever after. Are you able to type?
Miss Roy. Come in.
Didn't I break your wrist?
I suppose you know why you're here?
Not really.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job.
Whoa.
It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately.
Oh, yeah?
Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
Hell yeah.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes. Why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Okay. Wait on. I'm legitimately torn. I don't want to work for this bigot. I don't want to work for him because he sucks. I want to be like, you can't fire me because I quit. But also, I'm driven by my desire to make these beds. We gotta do our... Shouldn't the police clean? No. We gotta do our job to the end. This is the most difficult gaming decision I've made in my life. Because truly, following my heart, I would probably quit. Honestly, I'd be like, F you, stab him in the, hand with a pen on the table. Let's see you do some typing now that you fired both me and Beth. Yeah, it isn't called we made some beds then quit. At the beginning of the stream, I said we were very determined to make some beds. And we did keep joking around about the cleaning up the murder scene. I really want to do this for the meme. But I also really want to do this because it's the right thing to do. But this sounds really funny, and we're playing a video game.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now. That'll be all.
Please let me actually clean up the mess. No! I need to clean up the mess.
Hey.
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 What a week.
What a day.
Yeah. So,
Sophie, it's
what
only
did
Wednesday.
Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
What a heckin' bigot. I know you'll bounce back.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd.
Ew.
Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense for you, Beth.
I don't know. Is that silly?
No. That makes...
In fact, you'd be perfect.
That actually makes perfect sense.
You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Hold hands. Can I kiss you? There's like an exit button here. It's gonna endanger our job. Sometimes you gotta take risks.
Can I, kiss me?
Hold hands.
I thought you'd never ask.
Let Bernard catch us. He's a bigot. And I have to clean up this mess on the 5th floor.
That was...
I know.
Man, imagine how lame this game would be if we had picked the other guy as our... What? I thought that was gonna return somewhere. Imagine if we had picked the other guy as our acolyte. That would be lame.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's
They
already
sure are.
started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually.
200 years from now.
All the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
200 years from now. Wait, are they gonna let me go? Don't let this be the ending. I have to clean up floor 5. I have to clean up. What are they doing? Hold on. There's more beds to be made. 3 conspirators charged. Mm-hmm. Did they put away? Is that Hector? Or not Hector? Paul? Did they all get put away? Lindsay Franklin. Who is that? Oh, that was the girl that Paul liked. That's right. What? Let them out. At least they're together. Michael? They don't give me the satisfaction of actually getting to clean up myself. Oh, she's working in a bar. At least we're cleaning in the ending. Her teeth. With my mouth. Ew. Well then, in the end, everybody got what they wanted. Except for Anne and Marcel or whatever her name was. I mean, they're together, but they're together in jail. Let's find out if our choices mattered. You can get arrested and thrown in jail. Oh, you can get the unpaid bills ending where you get fired or quit. It's possible to become the governess of the hotel. You can get employee of the month, which we didn't get. We got the like sell your soul to the devil ending. There's 4 different endings you can get with Andrew. 4 different endings it looks like you get with Beth. We got the best ending for Beth. Oh, you can get arrested, but also still be in love with Beth. And she comes in, visits you at prison. Okay, it seems... Hold on. It's loading something. There are okay, so there are a variety of things you can do to influence who gets arrested at the end. Whether it's Paul, Marcella, or Anne, we got basically the default, which is Paul, Marcella, and Anne. If you clean up after Marcel and Anne completely, then Paul gets arrested. Ooh, there's a secret ending. It says, to uncover the real culprit, unlock the safe room in 509 and examine the items there. In order to reach this ending, the player must also clean up after Paul, Marcella, and Anne, and carefully choose dialogue options with the detective. Otherwise, the detective will still favor placing the blame on the three. There's stuff. We got an ending with Michael. There's looks like 4 different things, or no, looks like 2 different endings you can get with Michael. One of which has Michael building a sandcastle while Anne and Marcel are on the beach watching. Dang. There's like 2 different things you can get for Paul. He either gets arrested or not. But also, gets hired to be in a movie. By the guy, there was the VIP. I forgot about the VIP in 602. I think you have to do stuff with Andrew to get more information, I think. Dude, there's a lot of things that happen here. What is this? New management. Oh. Bernard's brother Raymond can take over the hotel. You can find out who the true killer. Wow, you wanna know who the true killer was? I don't know how you come to this is interesting. It was Raymond. Just kidding. The guy in 504. I don't know if you guys remember the guy in 504 that had like a ton of bills. Like he needed a whole bunch. He had like some insane amount of debt. And apparently he had taken out some sort of, I don't even know how to explain this. He was trying to get the insurance money from the guy that from Hector. I kind of remember doing some of this last week. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff where the true killer was that guy. And we didn't do anything, so we got like bad end there. We never found the true killer. Even though we did find a few hints towards it. Then there's stuff with cleaning up after Eugene, Wendy, and Linda. You can influence whether or not they make it through to the end. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of choices. Like, I'm going through this whole thing. I reached the bottom of the endings document, but it definitely cleaning up after certain people or not cleaning up after certain people had a big influence on who was involved in all the endings, as well as uncovering the safe in 509, the safe combo. Seems like the true goal was to figure out what was in the safe in 509. 509 being the room with 2... Hold on. You see, whoa, 79%? How's it going, Dom? I want to see something real quick. Room was 509. I mean, I know which room 509 was. It was the two-parter room. Aha. I wonder if we can find the safe combo on the internet. All right, you guys ready to find this out? Because I can just do it. 23. A 42. Whoops. 23. 40. 42. 16. And so the way you get this code, it sounds like, there was a piece of paper in a laundry basket that we might have had. Hold up. I might actually have this. No? I guess I didn't. Oh, it was in the laundry room. That's right, I didn't actually do that much expecting. I didn't do that much in the laundry room, but I should have. Because it would have given us the other half of the combination. 16. You ruined my life. Wait. You ruined my life, you moron. Lost my house, my family, everything, and now you refuse to pay the money you owe me. Years I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the all-American burn in hell. SW. Woman and 3 children killed in house fire. 4 members of family died in residential fire. Wise woman, 3 children found in the house. Police identified Meredith Williams, Thomas David, and Samuel, or Sarah. Samuel Williams' husband.
The bodies of a woman and 3 children. 3 children. Huh.
Yeah, in 504. Three children.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
I do remember, what was this, 504? I do remember there was, yeah, this guy had all this debt. And there's a loan shark. But this was like the very first room we did, so I forgot a lot about this room. It also looked like leaving the doors open had an impact on your score in terms of being able to stay hired, not getting fired. There's a scoring system, it seems, it looks like, based on your ability to clean that influenced that. I'm gonna have to go rewatch the VOD, maybe. Probably not. You light the fire to collect insurance. You know, I honestly don't remember. I remember doing all this, and I remember this being brought up, but I don't remember enough. And this bear is on fire. Was on fire. Bear was also on fire. I don't know, he might have. Is there a safe in here? Alright, well, in any case. Depending on what stuff you throw away. The phone code looked glitched out. No, it's fine. It's an old phone. Anyways, you can place the evidence basically by throwing away certain documents to influence who the police think was involved in the murder. So you basically like clean up after the two girls and Paul and place all the evidence on this guy. We're not going to do all that. That's another day, another somebody else's stream. I'm attached to everyone. I just wanted, well, maybe not Paul. Paul freaked me out a little bit, but the two girls, Anne and whatever, I wanted them to have a happy ending. And now that I know that they could have had a happy ending, I'm a little disappointed. How many beds were made? 5? 5 beds were made. But in any case, that was this bed we made. I thought overall it was pretty interesting. I think they did, they never really made it clear that your actions did have consequences until the end, and also until I looked things up at the end. So it felt like a little, empty in a sense until I found out that it was not. And now that I know how much that, like, yeah, I think this was like a 3-person team or something, or 2-person team. So, I mean, I think they did pretty good for, especially considering how many different ending options there were. It was not Star Ocean 2, but it was actually kind of up there. And the possible combinations of endings and stuff. But like I said, it felt kind of empty until I realized, oh, I actually could have like cleaned up things and put a little bit more blame on certain people and stuff like that. I am upset a little bit that there was no you were never in any danger in a sense of somebody actually showing up. Like Beth was like, oh, I'll call you if somebody actually shows up, and then nobody actually shows up. But considering the budget for this game, and they probably couldn't hire too many voice actors or wrote too many things into the story, but like an extra chapter definitely with like, maybe you actually got to meet some of the characters, as Claude pointed out. Maybe if you actually got a little bit more interaction with some of them, it would be one thing. Probably would have added an extra level. Yeah, the fake stalker was interesting. But anyways, overall, I was pretty good. Better than all those city games we've played so far. Didn't really remind me of anything else. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. That was this bed we made.